Okay, so today we proceed to complex numbers. So complex numbers can be expressed as, for example, we have a z is equal to a plus bi. So complex number is a number that contains a real part and an imaginary part. So let's say a is the real part, bi is the imaginary part. So we have the equivalent of I as the square root of negative 1. So let us perform the operations on complex numbers. So example, let's say we have z1 is equal to, this is 3 plus 2i. Then we have the second complex number as, let's say 2 minus 4i. So we may perform first, we will do addition and subtraction. So if we are to do addition and subtraction for complex numbers, we may directly add the real part and add the imaginary part. So especially if we have our complex number is already in the rectangular form. So rectangular form is the a plus bi. This is a rectangular form of a complex number. So we have several forms of complex numbers. The first one is the rectangular form. Number 2, polar form. We may have also later on the exponential form. So for example, we are looking for the equivalent of, that is z1 plus z2. That is the same as our first complex number. This is 3 plus 2i plus, this is 2 minus 4i. So we have to do is add the real part together. We have 3 plus 2, this is 5. 2 plus negative 4 is negative 2i. This will be the sum of these two complex numbers. Then we have, for example, we have b. This is z1 minus z2. That is equal to 3 plus 2i minus 2 minus 4i. So we have the difference, 3 minus 2, this is 1. 2 minus negative 4, that is the same as 2 plus 4, divided by I. That is plus 6i. This will be the difference of the two complex numbers. So let's have multiplication. So multiplication of complex numbers, for example, we are looking for the product of z1 divided by z sub 2. That will be equal to 3 plus 2i multiplied by 2 minus 4i. All we have to do is I perform the operation, distributive property. So we have, this is now equal to, just don't forget that I is equal to the square root of negative 1. So we have 3 times 2, this is 6, negative 3 times negative 4i is negative 12i. Then this is plus 4i, 2i times negative 4i is negative 8i squared. Then we may simplify, this is now equal to 6i minus 8i minus 8, what is I squared? Okay. So again, if we have I is equal to the square root of negative 1, we can have I squared is simply equal to negative 1. So this is multiplied by negative 1. So we'll be having the product. This is 6 minus 8 times negative 1. That is the same as positive 8 plus 6. This is now 14 minus 8i. So this will be the product of z1 and z2. And so before we proceed to the division of complex numbers, let us first discuss the conjugate of a complex number. So how do we plot a complex number? So let's have, our horizontal axis will be the real part. Then our vertical axis, this is the imaginary part. So for example, we have the complex number z is equal to a plus by the bi. So if you are to plot that, we have the real part, that is a. We have the imaginary part, this is let's say b. And then this line segment is the absolute value of z. And this absolute value of z, or the absolute value of z, is equal to r, wherein that r is known as the modulus. How to compute for the value of the modulus r, that is the absolute value of z. Basically, how to compute for this line segment by Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared, or this is the square root of a squared plus b squared. This is the value of the modulus. Then we'll be having this angle theta. How to compute for this theta, that is the tangent of theta is equal to opposite, that is b, adjacent side is a. Wherein this theta is known as the argument. Okay, so how do we take the conjugate of a given complex number? So again, if we have this complex number, we have z is equal to a plus bi. To take the conjugate, so let's say we have this, the conjugate of complex number z, take the opposite sign of the imaginary part. That is a minus bi. How do we plot that conjugate? If this is our initial conjugate, if this is our initial complex number, what is the conjugate of this complex number? That is the same as a. All we have to do, for example, this is towards the positive imaginary axis, positive b. My below is negative b on our conjugate of that complex number. So we have this. This is the conjugate of the given complex number. So basically, this is the mirror image of a given complex number. If we say conjugate, the mirror image of a given complex number, that is, all we have to do, take the opposite sign of the imaginary part. Okay? So we are now to perform division. Division of complex numbers. So we have to perform division of complex numbers. For example, we are to determine the quotient of z1 divided by z sub 2 equal to, this is 3 plus 2i divided by 2 minus 4i. So for division of complex numbers, we need to rationalize our divisor or the denominator. How do we rationalize that? All we have to do is multiply both numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So what is the conjugate of the denominator? This is 2. Take the opposite sign of the imaginary part, that will be 2 plus 4i. Okay, so 2 plus 4i. And then we have to perform the operation. So we have, this is 3 plus 2, we have 6 plus 3 times 4i, this is 12i, then plus, this is 4i, then plus, this is 8i squared. That will be the numerator. On the denominator, we'll be having, this is 4 plus 8i minus 8i minus, this is 16i squared. Then we simplify, okay, the equivalent of I squared is negative 1. So we have, this is 6 plus 16i, okay, plus 8 times I squared is negative 1. Over, we have 4 minus 16. This is 16i squared, that is the same as 16 times negative 1. Then we have, this is 16 minus 8, that will give us negative 2 plus 16 of I, then all over 4 minus 16 times negative 1. This is the same as 4 plus 16, this is over 20. Then we can simplify. This is z1 divided by z sub 2 is equal to, separating the real part and imaginary part, negative 2 over 20 plus 16 over 20 of I. We have now the quotient of z1 over z sub 2 equal to negative 1 over 10, okay, plus This is 4 over 5 of I. So that's how we perform division of complex numbers by multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator.